We always wanted the girls to know that they've got a brother. He is very much part of our family and it's okay to talk about him. And if anything, we want you to talk about him.
Like it?
We like it. You know, we are a family of 5. We got pregnant with our first, with Neva, who is 6 now. It was great, had a lovely pregnancy with her. And actually within another 6 months, we were pregnant again. It's very different, I think, 'cause you know what's about to happen. So you are a little bit less stressed about the whole thing. We took our time and then slowly went to hospital. And it's funny because I felt kicks before I left here. Nothing indicated that there was any problems, that anything was wrong. This man came in and he wheeled this little scanner to me and, you know, he started scanning. They were in a line in front of me and each one at a time, just their faces
Everyone
just
ran quiet,
started
right?
dropping. And I remember I looked at Kevin and I was just like, why are they looking like that? Why are they looking like that? And the man who was scanning me, he said, you know, I'm so sorry. He was like, your baby doesn't have a heartbeat. And I just looked at him and I was like, you're wrong, what?
I remember one of the midwives saying, you're still going to have to give birth,
Yeah.
right? And I was like, what?
I remember looking at her going, hold on a minute, I've got to go through birth now and I don't get to take a baby home. I just remember thinking that is just the most unfair thing in the world. They said to me, you know, after you deliver him, what do you want us to do with him? And I was like, well, give him to me. And so they took him out and they just put him straight onto me. I just remember looking at him thinking, I just breathe, because he was just asleep. And I was like, just breathe. And then we just had cuddles. We spent some time with him just like that for a long time, right? He was on us. I wanted to get him ready. So even in my state, I was like, I want to put a nappy on him. I want to put his grow on. I wanted to do as much as I could for him because I knew that that was limited, right? You're not going to take him home. You're not going to get to change nappies and stuff. We decided just to have our parents and siblings at the funeral. And it also gave us the opportunity to grieve properly. And all of our nieces and nephews, Kevin asked them to give a toy. Neva did like a picture. His coffin was literally packed with these toys. I was like, oh, I'm not sure whether this is allowed. The hardest part ever, even from the day that we lost him to any other experience, for me anyway, was having to lower him into that grave. I mean, that has got to be the worst thing that any parent can go through. And you know, they let us do all of that stuff. And I wanted to, I wanted to be hands-on as I could. But just having to just lower him into there, it was the worst, that worst feeling ever. I think I was drawn a bit more to Sands just because of the stillbirth side of things. You feel a bit more of a connection. And you hear so many more people have gotten support through Sands, which is helpful. It's the first point of call that I gave other people. Charities like Sands can really help you kind of deal with some of that emotion because it's obviously still there and it's buried. We got pregnant less than a year after Shayen passed away. It was a scary time. Longest 9 months ever. I always say that I feel really guilty because as Kira's grown, like even with breastfeeding her, it plunged me back a little bit into the grief because you just think, oh, what would it have been like with Shayen? You can't stop those thoughts. We always wanted the girls to know that they've got a brother. You know, Neva won't have our family talked about without Shayen being in the mix. We talk about him a lot, what he would have been like. Everyone knows we try and make it as clear as we can to people that we like you to mention his name, to say it.